Now you're engaged again?
I'm engaged again.
Ooh.
But I'm holding up marriage.
Hot item on the street. Now, who's this guy? Who's this guy?
What is dating like?
We need to learn about these guys. We have to help you with these decisions. We have to protect you. You're our heavy queen. So we have to make sure that you're with the right guy. You like the coffee with some heavy queen?
No, I met him on Bumble.
On Bumble?
Really? Yeah, so during the pandemic in Chicago, I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So my gay friend, who's my stepbrother, said, like, darling, you need to go get laid.
Wait, your gay friend is your stepbrother?
Yeah.
How does that
do the math? I'm doing the math.
Yeah, so he wanted to adopt me, but I was too big, so he couldn't adopt me. So we became like stepsisters, stepbrothers since then. So see, I'm not a bigot. They keep saying I'm a right-wing and conservative. I'm like, I'm liberal, classical liberal. Like, seriously.
100%.
I got divorced.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Women's rights.
I'm not that conservative.
Yeah. Okay, this is good.
So what does your Bumble account look like?
Yeah, how come you're not on Raya?
Lots of questions.
I was on Raya.
Okay.
But guys were so like creative types.
Yeah, he was
And
on
I'm
Raya.
very like classical. I like more like conservative men.
Right.
I like the man who asked me out formally. Like I did not know going dinner means date.
Oh, what did you think it was?
Dinner.
Your dream come true?
No, it's just like having dinner.
Yeah.
And then they tried like, may I kiss? Like, what the heck are you doing? Like, I was so surprised. Because we were just went out to dinner. I was like, can I kiss you? I was like, no. I was like, oh, I thought you knew this was a date. Like, no, I didn't.
Wait, hold on. This is actually really fun. So you met on a dating app.
No, just generally, like, you meet people at the conference. They say, oh, do you want us to grab some dinner sometime? Like, okay, that's a good idea. We grab a dinner, and they say, can I kiss you at the end of the day?
Yes.
And I did not know dinner meant a date in America.
Now here's a question. Have you ever gone on a few dates with a guy and he didn't kiss you and then you started to get angry and you had to become the empowered woman that you are and you had to go get that?
No, luckily, this was my first guy from the first person that I met on Bumble.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
So, and then other times when I was on app, they were like, is this really Yeonmi Park? She's married. You got to be like lying. You cannot do that. I was like, yeah, I got divorced, but Wikipedia, I think, didn't update it as fast as they could. So people thought I was like faking it.
Right.
So they were like, you cannot do that. You cannot lie about your identity.
They don't believe you for anything.
They don't believe people at all here.
Okay, so you go on a date with your fiance.
Yeah, new partner.
Where does he take you for the date?
We went to Chicago during the pandemic in the -27 Celsius. Not
Wait,
quite
on a
40.
date you went there?
No, because everything looked closed.
Yeah.
And then guys was like, do you want to come to my place? Like, hell no. I'm not going to meet you. It was like, everything's closed.
Yeah.
So like, then let's meet outside the tent in the snowy, freezing Chicago. So we met that. And then he found warmer like restaurant with the tents up outside because of the pandemic, everything closed.
Yeah.
So we met at the restaurant.
Now, is it difficult for a guy to complain about his life to you? Like, you know, I love complaining about my life to my wife. Today was difficult, you know what I mean? Like, the bill was late, you know what I mean? I stubbed my toe. Does a guy feel uncomfortable complaining to you after what, you know, you've been through?
So my current fiance's complaint is I'm too soft on men somehow.
You are too soft?
I'm too sympathetic to men.
Really?
So he's not used to like women keep sympathizing. Like look at the actual data, men are struggling. Women, the modern economy, modern society designed for women than men actually. It's better for girls graduating from school, getting an office job, right?
Yeah.
And I'm worried as a mother of son, like it's gonna be harder for him. And I think it's the first time he met somebody who worrying about men's hardship in life.
Oh, wow.
So I think I'm very sympathetic.
Why do you think men are struggling?
I think they're genetically, I mean, nothing's wrong with that. Okay, even I observe my son, like his communication skills is not as developed as a girl's. The speed is different, the maturity is different, his like fine motor skills is different. The ability to sit down and focus is like not as good as girls. It takes a while for them to mature up.
Yeah.
And they have different, I mean, hormones. Men and women are different. I don't know why this is such a big opinion in America right now.
But culturally, why do you think that there's a struggle for young men? It does seem like that's a part of a conversation right now that a lot of people are having, and some people are reluctant to have.
So this is funny, but I had a previous agent, and they were asking me, Yeonmi, why don't you write a book about how hard it is to be a woman? How horrible the world is that run by men?
Yeah.
And I'm like, my father died from this dictatorship. Like men are equally even more affected by these hardships.
Yeah.
Not just women.
Yeah.
It's not that men are a problem, but I think current somehow narrative in America is that men are evil. They are toxic because of the politicians are men. We have war, we have poverty, we have inequality.
Yeah.
So it's hard when the world is literally against you.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah.
keep telling you everything about you is toxic.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you be sane even?
Yeah, I think a lot of times what happens is that, we see toxicity exist within power structures, and then we look for a blame, which are the people that are in power. And if the people in power look a certain way or they're of one gender, we ascribe that blame to that gender, to their looks.
Yeah,
right?
that's a definition of racism and I mean prejudice.
Sure, 100%.
Yeah. And they are doing that literally
yeah.
to men.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and I think that we would probably do it to women if women were in power. And if it was
Not
white
these
women...
days. I mean, you guys cannot, like, in South Korea, the women, like, they office, like, okay, we don't have a good environment for us to cry and be emotional about things. So if the guy is like, if I look at your eyes, it's too confrontational. If I look at your chest, it's like, I'm sexually harassing you.
You did look at my chest just right there.
Okay, I mean, you're a man, I can do that.
I haven't looked at your chest one time, I just want to say.
But like, for guys, it's like walking on the ice shell. Like, anything they do can be a problem. So I think we are less forgiving to men, especially white men.
Yes.
It's so sad, like my son, he's not gonna ever be, nobody gonna be compassionate to him because he's a half Asian, half white, it's so screwed.
Do you think that he'll get half compassion? Do you think there'll be some compassion for him being Asian?
They say that Colombia is talking about like the real oppression, how people are still enslaved, that slavery never ended. And yes, of course, Black Lives Matter, and every lives matter. I hope you don't mind saying that. But like, I don't know. So sorry.
You got the pen.
Yeah, but
Yeah, North Korean lives matter. You know what I mean? She's talking about all lives.
But they say that you don't know oppression because you're a white passing person.
To your kid, they would say
To me.
that. Oh, to you?
Yeah, they say I
don't think
know.
you're white passing, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Right, that's why people keep adding shading and bronzes and to make me look more tan, actually. Sorry, like, darker is better. And look at you, I'm like, seriously. I was robbed 2 years ago in Chicago during the like BLM protest. I got robbed by several black women. And there, as you can see, I'm like below 80 pounds. I'm much smaller than these girls.
Yeah, now.
I was still very small. They're punching me. They took my wallet out of me.
Whoa.
In front of my son. And then I was trying to call police on them. Obviously, anybody do when they get robbed.
Yeah.
People on the street circle me and then screaming at me that I'm a racist. Because I'm gonna call a cop on these thieves.
You did say they all look the same to you, so maybe you just got the wrong person.
I mean, this lady punched me. Like, I had a video of her.
You're only
like,
looking out of one eye at that point.
on my chest, my heavies.
That's what...
I went through a lot. Seriously.
Oh, maybe they're swollen still.
Exactly. She hasn't gone down yet.
See, even she wanted them too. That's the thing. That is the thing. That is, are we victim blaming? We might be victim blaming.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Okay, so those black women were trying to steal your heavies.
They did. I mean, they punched it and then took my wallet away.
Oh,
and
they
then
took your wallet.
spent like 15 grand on the blooming there. And then the police got the video footage of them using my credit card, so we caught it. So I was doing to go with the prosecution, okay, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, I felt bad for her, but it was almost like, you cannot commit a crime.
Yeah, why would you feel bad for the person who's just
also,
punching
15
you?
grand at Bloomingdale's is not food.
Yeah.
But then she actually had 15 charges already.
Oh, wow.
And then people are saying there is like actual like a revenge crime is a huge thing in Chicago. They just come back out of prison and just shoot you.
Oh, wow.
Public figures like, oh my God, I cannot be in Chicago. I'm so known already. They can't find my location.
So you had to move?
Yeah.
Immediately. And then you moved
And while
too.
she was in prison, we got here.
Do you have a pet? Did you get like a dog or a cat when you came to America?
She divorced him.
Okay.
I mean, she got the divorce, Mark. She's not. She divorced the man, okay? They're in a custody battle right now. Okay?
Marriage
you got
is-
yourself your very own white man. That is a fucking accomplishment, you know?
It is in North Korea that death by like 1,000 pieces. I did.
Really?
Yeah.
If you marry a white man?
You can't. I mean, there's no white man there. But
Well, Otto
international
Warrenmeyer
marriages,
or whatever, wasn't he?
he got killed. He got tortured. His like whole teeth got rearranged.
Oh
and they
my
were
goodness.
pulling his teeth out, like,
you don't want to marry that guy.
electrifying him. They were torturing him.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay, so back to you, though. So despite all of that, you went after and you hooked a great white, as they call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
I like divorced him. So I'm
did you?
I called my fiance Iranian.
Oh.
I thought it was Arab. So I was like, are you Arab? He's like, no, I'm not.
Oh, that's right. The Iranians, they believe that they're from the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, so I'm very liberal when it comes to...
Did you date any Koreans before
I
you?
did not.
You never dated a
That
Korean?
I'm racist against.
She had
do
bad
not
experiences
date
with Korean men.
Hold on, wait, why?
I've never dated one.
Really?
I'm just sorry, but it just feels like I'm with my own...
Say it.
No, but...
Yeah.
No, I like hair.
Is it true what they say about North Korean men? I heard they're really hung.
I don't know, I've never seen one.
Really? Never?
Really?
I was 13. We don't have sex education in school.
Oh.
We don't know what sex is. We don't have a vocabulary.
Oh, you were
for it.
talking about their penis sizes,
Yeah,
Alex?
I heard
Oh
North
my
Korean
God.
men.
And
they're
there's
like
no North
really-
Korean porn. How do you watch what North Korean men look like?
Yeah, wait. But then you were in South Korea.
I never dated once. I don't know.
You didn't do anything like that.
No.
Now, are there certain South Korean dudes that are coming at you and they're
Yeah,
like,
I was in the university in South Korea.
and were they hitting on you nonstop? What did they say? What do they say?
Well,
even?
they're very sweet. I'm always like in the library, so they like make like math, questions. I know the answer to this, like the,
They
math.
hit on you with math
I don't know what
questions?
your number might be.
Wait a minute, that's game right there.
Yeah. I was studying criminal justice, the law and criminal laws.
Yeah. Oh my God. So they came up with some math questions.
Yeah, in the
and you were
library.
like,
No,
nah, I'm good. Not
Yeah.
having it at all.
Never got attracted.
But then the Iranian, he knew how to.
Persians have game.
Persians, yeah. I think Americans, like, when I came, just like, I don't know, like, I think they keep saying, like, that if you don't hear about these stereotypes, you don't know them. So there's no any preconception in you. It's very great things. You can just start, like, everything is fresh.
Everything's fresh.
You learn about for the first time. I did not know Iran was not Arab. Like,
Right.
I thought they were all, like, Muslims, And he's like, no, he eats pork. So
Oh, interesting.
What is he,
Have you ever
Christian?
dated a black guy?
nobody came up. I don't know. I think maybe
That's on you.
really I'm not their type or something.
Wait a minute, you never got hit on by a black guy?
No.
Well, you got hit on by a black woman, but that's a very different.
Exactly, different eating. Yep.
So you never had a black guy approach you at all?
No.
Just white guys and Asians, and
A lot
then
of
one
Jews.
Iranian.
A lot.
Jews
the thing.
love it, huh?
That's
Why
a
is
thing.
that?
Why is that? You think?
Similar
No,
history.
it's
They
like,
do. I think there's like a connectivity right there.
Oh, maybe we went through Holocaust. Like we are going to modern day Holocaust. They went through actual Holocaust.
Exactly.
Maybe
You
that's
felt it. You also have the pressure, the family pressure.
Family and academia.
Academia, study.
Yeah.
But you never got with the Jewish guy though. You don't date a Jewish
I
guy.
had the first boyfriend that was Jew, who was a Russian Jew, by the way.
Oh.
I know.
You went back to the Soviets.
Yeah. He was like very conservative.
Very
He was, like,
conservative.
Libertarian, like not like a Christian conservative, like libertarian conservative.
Libertarian.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
believed in the freedom.
Free market, individual liberty, constitution, like that.
Yeah, don't tax me.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
tax.
that's it, yeah.
Government
He was
is
rich.
evil. Government is evil. No, he was not. He wanted to be.
The government isn't that evil. It just, they want a lot of money. I
Yeah.
think that's
They're
more the
greedy more than
philosophy,
evil.
right?
Very greedy, yeah.
Because if the government was the exact same, but they wanted no money, I think there's a lot of libertarians that'd be like, yeah, this government's fine. Everything's working out.
Yeah.
No, those don't. Do you know Mike Malice? They don't believe in borders.
But Mike is, I love Mike.
I love
Mike.
him too,
Yeah,
but
but he believes in chaos.
Exactly, anarchist.
Anarchist.
Like, literally, no border, no
Yeah.
military, no government. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be in that country.
No, me
Whatever
neither.
you're
And
saying.
neither does he.
That's my theory.
It's easy to say that, but then when it happens, it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's first.
And I'm the one who's gonna be raped.
What, well,
Like, if there's
no,
no police
that's
to
no
protect
more.
me.
We're not letting that happen anymore.
So we need the government.
We like the government protecting from that,
Right,
okay?
yeah.
And you're strong Iranian husband to be
Yeah.
in the very near future, and then more.
Not very near future, yeah.
Oh.
I'm becoming American.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you are really becoming an American woman.
Yeah, they say average women gets married around 34, 35 in New York.
Yeah,
I
how
was
old are
married
you?
at 22. When I was 22, I got married.
But you're like Korean 22, so that's like 44 or something. Isn't like the age different?
Yeah,
with
the math doesn't math.
Remember you said like you're born and then you
different.
turn
Yeah, so
You burn
2
at
years
one.
of difference. So I'm 29
in Korea.
in American age.
Oh, so you're 31 in Korea.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 39.
So you're 41 in Korea.
Damn.
You're in your 40s.
I'm in my 40s.
Bro, you're a wash.
I'm killing it right now, dude.
He looks it.
I am killing it right now. Okay, this is very interesting. I like this part of your life where you're enjoying yourself, you're out there
Yeah.
dating.